Oh, hi. Just getting the stroke ready. I hope you're all excited about that herring run and paddle. And in honor of the fact that it's our 30th year of running this amazing race on land and in water, we'd like to introduce a few people for the camera here who have played a role in shaping this event.
I literally woke up one morning with people running along the river as the herring are running. A herring run. And I mentioned it to John Reinhardt. And he said, great, we should do it. We knew nothing about running road races. But somehow, magically, with lots of help, we pulled together this race.
I was one of the original people that organized the first herring runs. And it was a 10K from the Blessing of the Bay down in Somerville all the way up to the dam between the lakes. In the early days, 3 or 4 Ethiopian runners came because it was a timed race and it was good for their record. You know, I have to say, I was partly responsible for the signage that guided them through Medford Square. And apparently the signage wasn't good enough or they were too fast because they ended up arriving like an hour after everybody had come in. But everything worked out, and it's now a 5K with excellent signage, and nobody gets lost.
First found out about it, there was this tiny black and white flyer. It wasn't even like a full page flyer. It was like a page that had been cut into 4 pieces. It said like run with a fish. And I thought this would be fun. I can do a 10K. And then at the end, I'll hand out information about Charles River Canoe and Kayak. After a couple of years of just doing the herring run, I said, well, why don't we do a paddling race? And Myra staff said, oh no, there's too much liability. The water's too dirty. We can't do that. And then one year they said, Mark, I want to do a race. So I said, oh, okay. Now I actually have to paddle on the river. So many more people know about it now, but every year that it happens, someone is amazed about what's right here with so many people living so close to it, and they tell their friends and get other people involved.
We've focused on this for 30 years, and it's no mistake because the herring is like our mascot. It's a way to get people's interest in the environment because most people don't know about this river herring migration that happens every year.
It is an annual reminder that nature has its cycles. It's important to celebrate. It's not only celebrating that the fish have made it for another year, but it's also celebrating all the other work that this organization, which just continues to grow and flourish, is doing.